Hello, Rockill here, welcome back to another video of Heroes and Generals. I am back again with this game, Heroes and Generals. As you know, the Battle Pass is ending sometime soon. And I finished the Battle Pass in 2 days, and then we're probably gonna have to wait a little longer to get the next Battle Pass, because that's how it was before, probably. So yeah, and also you probably missed my Heroes and Generals stream on Twitch that I did that one time, because I was testing something, and it worked really nicely, so I will be able to stream Heroes and Generals again, but I'm probably gonna do that on a separate channel on YouTube sometime in the future. So yeah, hopefully you will join that channel when I make it. Still didn't make it. It's gonna be a long, hard journey after that. So today I'm gonna explain some tank versus tank information. It's gonna be like a little guide. I don't know if I'm gonna go into a game, but yeah. So if you know, tank versus tank has a specific map that you can play planes versus planes or snipers versus snipers. I don't think it's 1v1 either, so I think just those 3 game modes you can play on that specific map. So I'm gonna tell you everything that I know about that map. So tank versus tank, here it is. Not probably gonna play it, I'm just gonna tell you information about it. So I'm gonna put on screen. Hello, and I'm in the match. This is like a better way to see the map. You can see a little bit better where it is than if you see the mini map or anything else. Those are really bad, but I'm gonna talk about the spawning locations and where you should go, how to prepare to battle, where you should look for the enemies or allies, or yeah. So if you're playing like, let's say, light tanks or heavy tanks, whatever, it's always a different play style that people play. With light tanks, people just really like to go in the middle and fight somewhere in the middle, right somewhere around here if you see my mouse. This is where most of the fights are gonna be. So if you're playing a heavy tanks, usually the fights are gonna be somewhere around here or around here. Most of the fights are gonna be, but sometimes also in the middle here. But that's not all. So I'm gonna also go in game and show you some spots, but for the visuals, so you can visualize. As you see, enemy spawns, our spawns, right? Or other way around, for short. So if you want to know everything about where people would probably go, you need to think like, where would you like to go? Where people are gonna go? So basically, usually, if people spawn here, they go around on this road to go straight to the point, or try to find somewhere around this area, this pathway right here, or in this area down here. Because mostly you're gonna fight people there. Some people also like to go down here and around here to fight around these bushes, or they have better view to this area, whole area from this direction and stuff like that. Or people will go up this mountain here and camp here because they can see quite a bit down to the main point and some parts here. That's usually that side of the map. And on this side of the map, people sometimes go like this guy right here. This guy goes right here, or people like to go here, shoot from this direction, especially if heavy tanks or tank destroyers. Heavy tank destroyers are here. Usually they camp around here, and they shoot from here to wherever they want to look. Sometimes they're gonna go somewhere here in the forest, or even on this side in the forest, but mostly they go in this bushes on the side here, on this little town area here, to see a lot. This direction, all directions on the point. This one, so you can see more around areas. It's really good positioning. So there's another spot on this side that people would usually go, and this is go directly across this road all the way here, because usually most of the fights are going to be here with heavy tanks or heavy tank destroyers, because usually people do long range shooting, and usually fights are usually here where you meet with the other team. But sometimes the other team will push from here to fight you around somewhere here, or even in the forest from here down, because this is your spawn point. But usually people don't do that. But sometimes also, if the enemy team pushes all the way here and you're nowhere here yet, they're gonna probably camp spawn you somewhere from this direction down here, from this area. That's usually heavy tanks. So for the other side, let's say what I already said, usually if you spawn here, some people would go straight around here to to the middle point. Some people would like to do that, or people will go up here and go down past this area to the straight to the point, or they're gonna turn somewhere here and fight you around here, this positions, this bushes right here. Sometimes they're gonna go on the point, sometimes they're gonna push more into this area here with the trees, but that's basically where the fights are usually gonna happen. Sometimes heavy tanks and heavy tank destroyers, they will go up here where these bushes are because they're gonna have cover. They're just gonna go backwards behind this hill here where the bushes are, and they're gonna just keep shooting from here. If they spawn on this side, most people will go straight to the middle from this bushes straight down here. Sometimes they're gonna stop here, or even my favorite spot right here while these trees are at. People also go in these bushes and stuff, but it's not as good a spot as this one, even though it's also a bad spot there, but a good spot overall, because if you go here, you can shoot directly through the whole point right down here. Really useful. You also go in these bushes to have more cover, but the only problem with this spot is if you're not on this side, you're mostly gonna get attacked by bots, because they're gonna walk this direction to the point. Also, for letting you know, people that are here will easily spot you down here because it's an open area. From this side, also people will go around here to go somewhere here, or directly through the bushes right here. It's rare that people go here to camp, but people do still go here and shoot from this direction because they have a lot of vision. And that's basically all the positioning that I would think that enemies would take and you would take. And usually if you know that, you know where exactly you should look for, what battles they're gonna happen. But yeah, if you want to know more like around here, it's usually just mayhem most of the time. It's just always random. Like light tanks like to go behind this wall, if you can even see this little wall here. Behind this wall, because it gives you a lot of cover about your main visibility and main components, so they can just shoot you down here. Sometimes people go directly in the point behind here or something to kill you. People like to go between this bush line and this house because it's an opening. You can see it nice here, and basically down here. Some people like to hide around this building, most of likely on these bushes, or go this area, come from this area, go from that area here, so you can see the sightline here or here. It depends on you. And this sightline is usually mostly empty. Sometimes people hide right here. Sadly, I cannot show you. Oh, this is the close-up here. See, this is the sightline. This is where they would hide. This is the road that most people would just hide behind here. On the point, usually people don't go because you're just gonna get anti-tanked immediately. Why didn't I think of doing that sooner? It gives so much vision. People also like to hide behind here. I cannot really show you, but there's a little wall and you can see straight through this whole area. Really nice spot. So let me just go my fastest tank that I have, and I'm gonna show you a little bit close-up of every location. So this is one of the spawn points. Most people are gonna use this spawn points. People really like to go here, where this area is. It's really nice visuals and stuff. And people like to hide here to snipe over this wall right here. It's not that much to look at, but you can see pretty much everything from down there to up there, whatever you prefer, right? So yeah, really nice spot. But most people also like to go just this direction right here. This is gonna be a lot to explain, but this is informational video. I'm not gonna really play and fight, I'm sorry, but if I have to, I will. This area people like to go because it's nice hill protection, but most people would use these bushes right here to get in here to have some camouflage, and people would see most of the time. With bigger tanks you can see a lot more, see this area completely, and so on and so forth. Maybe if I go outside like so, they will go somewhere around here. Sometimes, really sometimes, some people will go here, but usually I don't really use this spot that much because it's really one location. Yes, you have like they're fighting in there even. People like to go here to shoot from here. This is where that spot line you should check right there. People like to go because they can see the whole point on there. You can check the bushes there, but it's a little bit covered. Some people go right there to see that whole sight line down there. But there's also a rarer cause that I didn't show. Well, and see, that's why I don't like to use that spot, because it's basically making yourself a target. One spot is right here. People also like to use that, I need to say, because you have cover right here, and you can see most of the time, like I can see that tank right there. Let's see if I can take him. I stole that kill, and I'm not sad or anything about it, because you can see basically everything. Literally everything. I'm sorry, teammate. You can see that sightline that usually people hide in, and so on and so forth. So that's this side. Let's go from the other side down there. Okay, and I'm in my spawn. That's the spawn I spawned. People will usually, if they're getting really bullied from high level tier tanks, usually light tanks don't do that unless if they flank. People like to hide here in these bushes to see that sightline down there. This sightline down here, because they will push usually this direction towards here. Sometimes they will use the other bushes on the side down there. But yeah, that's basically, if you're getting wrecked, usually people will use these spots to check if you're pushing even and stuff like that. So also people like to go down this road. Okay, we're reaching the end of the road. As you can see, when you reach end of the road, you can see all of those bushes. Be careful, because people like to go in here. Usually fights are gonna happen here where I'm standing and in these bushes, if not more down there. It's a really nice spot. Usually high tier battles are happening here, but what can you do? I'm the leader for some reason. Maybe one of our teammates left, or they know me, who knows at this point. So as you can see, this is the area where an enemy usually would be to fight you in that corner. Not a lot of people go that much different directions. Let's hope I don't get spotted and get killed, because I want to show you the other side as well, how the enemy would think. As you can see, there's a tank. I'm gonna let him. He doesn't know that I'm here. I think he does. I'm fighting. Gun bridge, that's great. This is the fastest tank. I think I'm getting double teamed. God damn it. It's an enemy spawn, what can you expect? So at least now I can show you the other side that's down here. As you know, I got an assist, let's go. He was not in the tank, so sad gamer noises. So if you spawn here, usually people go straight, especially light tank, will go straight to the middle, down there, to fight behind there. I already showed you the close-up on the middle, most of the fights, but outwards people usually go down here. Sometimes they're in this forest right here, but it's not that great of a spot for me, at least. Maybe if you're using a big scopes, it's great for camouflage and also very nice, because you can see quite a bit from here. Usually people go here because also you can see this sightline, like there's one tank there at the moment. You can see everything that you need to know most of the time. So people like to use that spot, but some people will go right down here to go up this hill, because you can see mostly what's on the point. What's on the point, yes. So right here, if you go on this hill, yes, it's in the open, but you can see quite mostly everything. You can see down here, as you can see, there's a tank down there that I'm gonna kill. Because why is he doing that? That's a light tank. That's a first light. I don't know, I'm not penetrating him. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna have a double battle. Straight his right track. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna win this, but let's hope I can. Maybe he's getting fixed. That's why I'm not killing him that fast. Or I'm just bad. And now let's go the long way around, where the enemy team is gonna be most of the time. High level tier tanks. It's gonna be down this road. As I told you, you can go right down here. Very nice and easy. As you can see, there's a tank dead right there at the moment, or was that me? Who knows? I'm not giving a touch if anybody's there. People will be in the forest. Oh, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Oh, you motherfucker. He destroyed my tracks. And I missed because I clicked forward. Yeah, I lost this fight. God damn it. Can you leave me be? If I use my last tank, this one, I would totally two-shot him and move on. But this tank is the fastest. Okay, and we're back on the same spot. See if that tank is still fixing itself. Was it in the bushes? I'm just gonna leave him to be. I'm not really that focused on that. I'm focused on telling you stuff here. So the match, if hopefully it doesn't end that fast, usually people will hide here to fight you down there to do your spawn, but mostly the enemy team is going to be in around these bushes. Very nice bushes to hide, mostly high level tier tanks, because light tanks will just fight in the middle, because what's the point of shooting long ranges, because you're not gonna do that well, and also it's hard to hit long ranges with light tanks. But heavy tanks, they can shoot very precisely and very long distance and do a lot of damage, long range. So right here, people are gonna usually hide and fight you down there, because it's a nice spot view, and yeah, it's really close, and they can easily, oh, I'm getting shot, go behind the mountain, right? Not mountain, hill, and you're safe, basically. But very nice spots, if I do say so myself. So let's go on the literal inside here. Some people will go down the road to go behind these bushes where you saw me first shoot that guy who was in that bush down there that I killed from long distance. Right here, because it's a nice camouflage spot. As you can see, there's a guy dead right there. But be careful if you're on this side, watch out, because the bots spawn here and they will RPG you to death. So let me just... What are you doing on my tank? Oh god, he's gonna regret being here. So the next spot on the enemy team, as I told you, that has a really nice spots to look at, would be right here. You can see the bushes here, the trees there. I don't know what he's doing. I guess he's gonna go to the point. It's right here. This is like one of the more famous spots to go as an enemy, because right here you have a little bit cover. Just don't be as an ally, and you can see the whole pathway down here. If people are killing bots, you can see in the kill feed, you can see that spot there and that spot here. Very nice. Just be careful, because enemy bots spawn right here and they will RPG to death. So that's mostly the most biggest spots. Some small spots, some people will go right here because they have a nice cover and they can see mostly everything down this pathway right here. So be aware of this spot somewhat. And now let's go to the other spawn. As you can see, it's their spawn. And one of the other, for more longer range shots that people like to hide, would be right here in this little city. Right here. Because you have a nice walls to protect you if you get shot and you need to back away to fix yourself. Nice spot. You can see mostly everything high, long range stuff. Some people also go behind this wall. Also very nice, because you can easily hide. And that's basically it for all of the fighting spots that I can think of to tell you. So I'm gonna just finish the match and have some fun in this 91%. And yeah, hopefully this explained much of the positions. If I missed any, please tell me in the comments, chat about it. And yeah, that's gonna be that. Hopefully they enjoyed this video. I'm not gonna show you how much I lost or gained, because there's no point, because I was just showcasing the map most of the time. So yeah, now you know everything that I know about the map and how people would think to play around that situation. So hopefully this helped you somewhat. If not, I'm sorry. What can I say? So hopefully you did enjoy this video. Give the like, dislike, comment down below. Check in the future if I have any other channels. And yeah, thank you, and see you in other my videos. Bye.